Remember, I'm not your slave. You're supposed to help me find that shapeshifter.
I've got some information. Lysril will do a closed-door demonstration to the most important diplomats.
A private presentation for the elite? Yeah, you can bet our elf is gonna be there.
If you want to catch him, you must help me get into the sanctuary.
What stops me from dumping you here? What do you got that I need?
I have the list of those taking part in the presentation. I wager that he'll attend the summit by impersonating a human.
Wow, you have been busy.
The problem is that there are 4 human diplomats. The 2 main kingdoms each have sent an ambassador with his bodyguard.
When I find out whose identity the shapeshifter has taken, you'll be the first to know.
And I can then flush him in your direction.
All right, sounds good. I even think I have an idea of how we can slip you in quietly. Well, you're built like a troll. So if I find you the uniform of an elf guard, nobody'll notice you.
I'll give you a hand with your shapeshifter once I'm in Koringa.
And just how are you gonna do that?
Each thing in its own time. Once there, I'll see what I can find out about him. One more thing. I learned that Olaf, who used to be with Carnage, has been hired by a diplomat. That dog will no doubt remain at the door of the sanctuary and wait until his master returns.
So, what's that got to do with me?
I do not like traitors. Get rid of him, and you can count on some more amber.
You're starting to run up a pretty big tab here, lady. But I'll think about it.
Keep low.
I'm already low.
I can never tell if you're sitting or standing up.
You are fucking hilarious. I'm wondering how you're gonna squeeze into one of these outfits. These elves are pretty skinny.
Stand up.
This is as up as I get.
Do you like this one?
I'd be surprised if my dagger could penetrate the armor. We'll avoid them. But don't worry. I think I know where I can find something that'll fit you. A stylish dark elf outfit with a badge to get you into the sanctuary. It's like looking for an assassin in a haystack. Should be quite easy. Even better, I already got a good idea where to look.
Stick around here and make sure that nobody gets too close.
Very well, Sir Olaf.
Olaf? That's the deserter Helledryn was talking about. Either I take care of him with a nice, clean cut to the jugular, or I could just steal his pass. That way, the Dark Elves will grab him, and it's bedtime for Bonzo. Either way, his day at the party is over. Forever. Steam baths. Never taken myself. Now, unless elves bathe with their clothes on, I should be able to steal a uniform without too much fuss. I remember the last time I took a bath. It was in an amber lake. And let's just say it didn't work out too well. Since then, I avoid them.
Do not deserve our respect. The Castasiel are calling upon their inner reserves of calm, so they can resist killing these mongrels.
Leoge, how we regret not being able to hang and bleed them ourselves and watch their foul blood flow.
If Lysril wishes this gathering, then it must also be our wish as well.
Armor of an elite guard. Perfect. The big cow should be able to slip it on without a problem. I'm sure she's gonna love this. That looks like an altar. Maybe I'll find something or someone interesting in here. HELLEDRYN said that the priestesses have special embassy badges that allow them access to the sanctuary.
Return to your positions. The summit approaches, and only authorized Castaseal may guard the sanctuary.
Very well, priestess. The guards who are wearing the authorization badge will be informed that you will...
Well, what do you know? Here's an embassy priestess complete with a beautiful badge allowing access to the diplomatic summit. I really gotta talk to the writer. Some of these coincidences are getting a little too good to be true. There we go. This badge will give High Mountain HELLEDRYN a front row seat at the diplomatic summit. Meanwhile, the coast will be clear for me to go look for that shape-shifting scumbag Jarak.
This diplomatic summit is putting our people on edge. A few slit throats would calm us nicely.
No one is happy to see impure mongrel blood within the walls of our sanctuary. But it is the will of our High Priestess, Lisrel. She's the one who sees and permits us to know truth.
How did you manage to get in here?
That's not your concern. Slide the outfit and the pass under the gate.
You'll get the badge when I get into the sanctuary, not before.
You're not as weak as the goblins I've killed in the past. Meet me up above. I'll open a window.
Surprising. It was just a shadow. Nothing.
Quickly, the summit is starting.
I don't give a rat's ass about the summit. But finding Jarak.
Jarak? He's called Jarak?
No balls Jarak. Yeah, there are rumors. Apparently he was banished by Lisrel and he's back for revenge.
If he stole the scepter, it must be so he could get into the summit.
Under which skin? I'll go find who Jarak has taken the form of. And when I find him, you'll help me to corner him.
After the summit.
During.
During? But that would be suicide.
Oh, there are things way more suicidal than that. Owing me something, for example. The elves around about me have spotted something unusual. Let's bend an ear and see if we can learn something. These elves are as tight-assed as a virgin in a barracks dorm. But if they've seen something, they'll be talking about it. My best chance for now is to eavesdrop on their conversations.
That diplomat that we ran into before, he had a strange look about him.
Yes, his bearing was very erect. for a human.
Yet the human race is the most shapeless and undisciplined of them all.
So, Jarek has stolen the identity of an ambassador. Well, that helps my investigation. That fucking shapeshifter has expensive tastes.
Apparently, a human diplomat is missing. Lisril is shaking with anger. Do you feel her wrath?
Yes, we all feel it. It's a disgrace to let a diplomat disappear. We shall find him.
Or we will be sacrificed for our failure.
Well, that's interesting. And very smart. The shapeshifter set up a meeting with this guy by saying he had some amber to sell. And this human fool's greed cost him his life. It's a popular technique used by assassins who want to get their target alone. It's time to check out the two lovebirds' meeting place. date didn't go too well, it seems. This stupid human paid for the knowledge with his life. At least now I know whose face Jarak has stolen. It's time to put Helledryn to work.
My patience has its limits.
You have all received a scepter, but its true power lies inside this quartz.
You're afraid of a little goblin.
Barrowman?
The ultimate weapon against the green plague is now a reality! We give you the quartz. You give us the goblins that you capture with it. And we give you gold in return.
Stay seated for the moment. One day you will bend the knee to humans.
Now it's your turn, Helledryn.
Sir, you are asked for outside.
I'm busy.
It's important, Jarak.
Jarak.
That shape-shifting bastard got totally fucked over by his cousins. I'm loving it. By following these traces of blood, I should be able to track him. I'll get him to spit out everything he knows about the source of this fucking quartz. And then he will discover what happens to those who cross STYX.
That accursed
These
Jarak
dark
could not
elves
have
are as
disappeared
stupid
into
as
thin
Rakash,
air.
and they
The
think that
traces
a
of his
locked door
contemptible
can stop
blood lead us
Jarak.
here.
He cannot have come this way, Castasil. This door is double locked.
We must have missed something. Let us recheck the trail of his rancid blood.
Well, well. I didn't think you'd follow me this far.
See? I got a few tricks too. Now where's the quartz?
You have no idea what you've gotten yourself into.
Now you just tell me where the quartz is, or my knife gets into you.
Fine. In the mines, in the subterranean levels of the
Find
city.
the outcast. Jarak came this way.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.